Hi, welcome or welcome back. My name is Yu Wing. You can call me Yu Win or Win, and I'm really happy to be here with you today, wherever you are and whenever you are. I wanted to do something different. I felt compelled this morning while I was practicing yoga asana or postures. So I'd actually like to take this opportunity to do a collective wish for ourselves, our families, our communities, our states or provinces, our countries, our world, whatever you have the capacity for. And so I want to invite you to find a comfortable posture somewhere that is safe. So if you are driving, you might want to do this later. But if you can settle somewhere, and once you do, you can explore how you'd like to have your eyes. So you might have them looking at something that's not too distracting. You might soften your gaze. You might close your eyes. Coming into our shared practice today. So I want to invite you to come into this moment, arrive here. You might notice the parts of your body that are making contact with other surfaces. So, if you're seated in a chair, you might notice where your body is making contact with the chair. If you're seated on the floor, you might notice the parts of your body that are making contact with the floor. If you're laying down or standing up, again, just bringing your attention to the parts of your body being supported in contact with another surface. And you may have sounds distracting you, or ideas or thoughts or emotions or sensations. And if it's possible, whenever these come to mind, whenever you become aware of them, see if you can ask them to wait for you until this practice is done. You might check in really quickly to see what it needs and then make that decision. Pause, return later. And now I'd like to invite you to take some supportive breaths, whatever your body and system need in this moment. So you might explore if it's deepening your breath. You might explore if it's breathing in through your nose or your mouth, perhaps noticing where you feel your breath. Whatever feels most supportive for the next few breath cycles. And from here, allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm, its natural pace. And when you're ready, see if you can bring your attention to your heart space. You might explore by placing one or both hands over your heart. That feels right. Just taking a moment to tune in and notice your heartbeat or the energy in your heart, any emotions that sit, any sensations. And as you pay attention to your heart center, I want to invite you to try a heart centered breath. So, from all directions, breathing in through to your heart, and from all directions, exhaling and releasing from your heart. You might try this a few more times to see if it feels comfortable, to see if it feels right. And if it doesn't, just allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And from our focus being on our heart, whether you are doing a heart centered breath or not, I want you to imagine breathing in what you need in this moment. So perhaps if you need some support, if you need some gentleness, perhaps some compassion, excitement, joy, bliss. Imagine that with each inhale, you're breathing that in. And then exhale to release anything that's no longer serving you. So, breathing in what you need or want, and exhaling what you'd like to let go of. Feel free to continue this for the next several moments. Perhaps taking a moment to tune in and notice how your system's doing. As you're imagining and taking in and releasing, just noticing how your system's feeling, how your body's feeling, how your mind's feeling, how your heart's feeling. And if your mind is distracted or you're falling asleep, just know that this is natural. Just take a moment to notice it and then to come back, breathing in what you need or want and releasing what you'd like to let go of. So, as we continue this practice and we come to this heart centered awareness, I want to invite you now, as we continue to inhale what we need, I want to invite you to exhale what you would like to share. So if you're inhaling love, you might imagine exhaling and sharing grace. Perhaps comfort, perhaps joy, if you'd like to share gratitude. And as you're exhaling, you can imagine that this energy is going into the room or the space that you're in. You might imagine that it's reaching out to your closest loved ones. Perhaps you're exhaling and sharing this with a dear friend who is struggling or going through some difficulties. So, as you continue to breathe in and take in what you need, now we are sharing goodwill, we're sharing goodness, wholesomeness anywhere in our environments, our communities. You can do several rounds to a person, your family, a group of friends, and then you might expand. So let's spend a couple of minutes inhaling what we need and then sharing what we'd like to share with people or a person in our closest circle. And you might imagine their face, you might imagine them in front of you. And now you can imagine that person or those in your closest circle within as we expand our sharing. So continue to inhale what you need, what you want. And now exhaling to include your neighborhood or the broader community, maybe your city. What might you like to share with your community? May it be peace, may it be ease, possibly calmness, food, joy, wisdom, courage. So we'll spend a few minutes here. And again, you can continue to include your loved ones that you shared with in the first round. And now for the third round, you can continue to include your loved ones and your community. But for our next sharing, imagine what you would hope or wish for your state or your province. What do you wish everyone, everything, the space? What do you wish for your state or your province? So continuing to inhale what you need or want. And if that's changing and shifting, please feel free to shift and change. And then exhale, imagine sharing whatever it is you wish. Maybe feelings of being loved, maybe hope, perhaps good health. So let's spend some moments here. And as we move into the fourth round, continuing to shift and respond to what you feel like you would like or what you would need for your inhale. And then now we'll exhale to wish or hope for things for our country. Can be simple, can be an idea, concept. Maybe you have a specific wish. Again, taking some time to inhale to receive what you want or need in this moment, this round, and then exhaling to wish and share something for your country, the country you reside in. And if you are distracted by any sensations or thoughts or falling asleep, just notice it's natural and see if you can come back to our inhaling of what we want or need and our exhale to share something with the world. What do you wish for the world, for this next round. What do you need or want for yourself? Know that I'm here in practice with you and anyone else who is also listening to this video, sharing our collective hopes and wishes together amplifies the impact. And if you'd like to share or wish for anything for the universe, universes, take some moments here, continuing to inhale what you would like or what you would need for this moment, and sharing with the world, with the universe. Now I invite you to bring your attention back to your heart center. Perhaps just taking a moment to tune in, notice the quality of your heartbeat or the energy. How does it feel in this moment? Perhaps thanking your heart for all that it does for you, for its help in today's practice, for its willingness to show up for you, for us. You might invite some subtle movements, perhaps wiggling your fingers, shaking your hands, wiggling your toes, maybe shifting your weight. And whenever you're ready, you can bring your attention back to the screen, back to this moment so that we can end our practice. It has been a joy and an honor to share this practice with you. Thank you so much for your willingness to share your heart, to share your wishes. Thank you so much for your willingness to receive what it is that you need, what you want. I hope that you feel in your system a little lighter, a little more fulfilled, a bit more at ease, whatever it was that you're hoping to give to yourself. Thank you for being the light that you are in our world, in our universe. I hope you know, and if not, that you will soon come to believe. that who you are, exactly as you are, is worthy and deserving of love, unconditional love. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Until then, please take good care. Okay, bye bye.